I've had other customers be rude while I've been in those bars.
Really?
Oh, really?
And they've been like, I think one time I was with Chris and we were asking a bar, and it was also a bar that made food.
Mm-hmm.
And we were ordering a bunch of food because we hadn't eaten all day because we were like traveling and filming.
Yeah.
And I remember this one woman was like, don't you think you've ordered enough food to like me and Chris? And we were like, never enough food. Shut up. We were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you say that to someone? Fuck off. I think because she was annoyed because she was talking with him. I think she was like flirting with him.
Right.
And we kept obviously making him like actually like cook and do his job, I guess. And she was like really annoyed. I can see every time we ordered anything, she was like, "Tch." And I'm like, what's your problem, man? Oh my God, leave us alone. We drank so much.
She's trying to get the D, dude.
I know she. Fuck off. Let us eat. It's because we ordered camembert, bro. Because we were ordering cheese and stuff. You know,
Chris was like, more camembert.
Because we were drinking so much, we were getting hungry. We were like, more.
Right, imagine trying to give them business.
I know. Right? I was like, fuck off. I thought I was so rude. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I was in Kochi, I think, as well. It was in this really tiny, like...
Well, I bet for her, that's like the only, like, you know...
Maybe, yeah. That's a really
solace
nice place.
out of whatever she's living through, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Clearly, she wasn't very happy.
Yeah.
She wanted to take it out on us. I don't know why. I remember...
I mean, it's Kochi. There isn't a whole lot else to do.
Yeah, maybe there's not much going on.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck you. I don't know. It was a nice bar, though. I remember there was like a... It was like an Irish bar or something. That's the theme of it, right?
What?
Right.
Yeah, it was really good, though, because
Yeah.
they had Heineken on tap.
Oh, shit.
And I just drank like... And it was they had actual pints of Heineken.
Ooh,
Nice.
okay.
And I was like, this is amazing. And I drank way too much. Because I was like so excited to finally have a real sized pint. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my God. It was good though. Amazing. Sorry, random tangent.
Random
It's
tangent.
fine.
You guys ain't been to any other like weirdly themed bars? I mean, I know you have for a bunch for your videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But like just
Yeah.
I
outside
don't know.
of that.
A lot of the cool bars, I wouldn't want to go film anyway. I'd want to just kind of do it. Like there's that bar we went to. It's like this bar that's like, I won't say it because I don't want it to become like rammed.
Yeah.
But it's like they had like live music there. And that was really
really?
cool. It was like playing piano, cello, violin and double bass. And
Oh,
singing.
that
like
one
jazz
I've
bar?
been to.
Yeah, kind of like a jazz bar. There's
Right.
like, and there's like the whole wall is just like wine.
Yeah,
Wine
I
cellar.
remember that one.
It's really
Yeah.
cool. And they have like cigars and like the atmosphere's really chill.
That sounds
Super
nice.
Cool. Yeah, it's super awesome. These dudes are amazing. It's
Yeah.
super chill just being there. It's
Yeah,
a
I
cool
really
atmosphere.
miss going to a bar that has live music. Because like
when it's like good as well. You're
Yeah.
like, okay. Because sometimes you get live music, you're like,
I mean, it's like not too like when the music's like not too in your face. you
yeah,
know?
it wasn't too loud either.
Yeah. Sometimes you go to a bar and the music is way too aggressive that you can't focus on anything else but the music.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like this bar was just perfect. The music was just like you can have a conversation or you can just like admire this guy like tearing it up on like the trumpet or saxophone
Right,
or
right.
whatever he was playing with the piano.
Yeah.
They were
it was
fucking
really
insane.
Cool, really
Yeah.
cool. And you can actually tip them as well. They have like a tip jar.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I assume that's how they make most of their money there. But it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. But you get charged for just like sitting down for like the music charge.
Oh,
like $20
yeah,
bucks.
yeah.
But they're playing for like 3 hours.
Yeah. I mean, if the music's good,
and
why
it's really,
not?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah.
So cool.
I used to
love
go
it.
to so many of those places in Australia, but like they all just got fucking replaced by like just standard like
Oh.
poker machines and like fucking.
Yeah, well, what's the Australian bar culture like?
I'd say pretty similar to the UK in the sense that you go in, you have some food, beers and whatnot, and then you watch the footy on the TV kind of deal.
Because like to me, like, would you count a pub as a bar?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's not the same, but
Yeah.
it is in definition.
It's
still,
I guess it's
It's the OG.
it fulfills the same.
It's the OG.
it's
the OG bar.
Oh, it's the OG.
it's only since I've moved out of England that I've considered a pub a bar, right? Because before, like, I mean, I get it. It's a place that you go to drink, but to me, like, a pub always felt different in the UK, at least, to a bar. A pub somewhere where most of the time you go there to drink, but you can just have like a nice Sunday lunch. You can have like a nice breakfast there,
Yeah.
whatever, as well. A bar was always like somewhere you would go before going to a club or somewhere where you are
Right.
100% of the time
Like
getting,
spend the night there
getting
kind of
shit
thing.
faced.
Yeah.
Yeah, a pub you can go to like in the daytime as well. I could never like imagine having gone to a bar before 5 p.m.
Right. Or yeah, I guess in that sense, then a pub is more so similar to an izakaya in Japan. In that
Yeah.
instance,
Yeah.
whereas like a bar is just like as live
Most
music,
people don't
drinking,
eat at the
that
pub
kind of
though.
stuff.
Most people normally go to, at least in the UK,
See,
don't
because
know,
for us, it's like
70
everyone eats at the
I
pub.
want to say 70% of people don't eat when they go to the pub.
Really?
Yeah. I think the older you get, the more likely you are to eat at the pub.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I think it's just a thing because the older you get, the more you want to on weekends. You want to go hang out with your mates.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
you
true.
Wanna, You want to go meet
That's
them
true.
for a Sunday. Maybe. I don't know. I like pubs. Pubs are interesting in the UK because it's one place where it's also a shithole, but also it's where like there's also a shit ton of historical significance to some of these pubs.
Yeah.
Some pubs have been around for like 800 years in the UK. Isn't it insane?
Yeah.
That's
is
insane. Just some guy just pouring drinks has been in there for like 800 years.
Yeah.
It's like 4 times the length of Australia.
Isn't that insane? Like there are like pubs that are still open that have been around for like 500 plus years.
That's crazy.
Maybe not the same name, but like the location is this. It's just insane.
Yeah.
And then you go in and it's depressing most of the time.
Well, because it's been around for like 500 years, right?
Yeah. Not much has changed.
I don't know. Pubs are one of those places where it very much reflects the local area, the state of it, right? Like
The state.
The absolute state.
The absolute state.
You go into the pub and you're like, all right, we're going on.
If the community's doing well, the pub will be nice.
It's
If
true.
everyone's happy, the pub is nice.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's an area that has been like, has been like kind of forgotten by the government,
Shankings every week.
it's a reflection. I don't know. The pubs where it's like where you get to see the actual, I'd say, the culture of the actual place.
Right.
Weirdly, it's probably the most honest way to find out about.
I'd say so.
I'd agree with
Yeah,
you.
I'd say
And
so.
it's like if you want to see what proper British people are like, you go to pubs. You go to pubs, right?
Yeah.
Like you'll see that there's a difference. Well, I mean, I remember before where the image was different, but now it's not all just like either. How can I word this? It's not all either like prim and proper people or just whatever the fuck we're getting clowned on the internet now.
I remember when I went to the UK and you took me to that gaming pub.
I don't. We don't put it all on me. We both took you.
I mean, yeah, you both took.
Don't put it all on me.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it was Connor's idea to bring you to that gaming pub.
Connor's like, I know a place.
I think it was supposed to be chill, but I think that day specifically it was because the Overwatch World Finals.
Yeah,
was
the
on.
Overwatch World
Yeah,
Finals was
yeah.
happening.
Really shit because it was
Yeah.
just so busy and you
Yeah.
couldn't get on.
But
anything.
even before the actual finals started, we got there a little bit early before the finals actually started, so we could like at least get a few drinks in and chill and everything. And I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, okay, a gaming pub in the UK. All right, I wonder what they have. They just had a Wii on the windowsill, a single Wii with Smash. That's it.
and five PCs.
And
five
five
PCs.
PCs, but the
Yeah.
PCs were all taken up because of the Overwatch finals.
Yeah.
And I'd never been unironically oi-oi-oyed before until that night. When I was like sitting outside, because the Overwatch finals are happening inside and it was like way
Yeah.
too loud and I didn't really care. So I sat outside just because there were a couple of seats outside.
Yeah.
And yeah, this dude, clearly like about 6 pints in, just literally came up, sat next to me and was like, oi, oi, oi.
Yeah,
What's all this then?
Yeah, that happens in the
I was like, wow, you exist.
I think I was playing in an Overwatch tournament that day. I think was that day? Yeah, I was.
I think it was that
was
day.
it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember.
you were.
You took.
Yeah,
You took. I think you signed up.
Yeah,
I
you
did,
did,
I
you did
did.
sign up.
It was like the winner got a free drink.
Yeah.
It was like a 6-round tournament.
Yeah.
I think I won the first 4 matches.
Yeah.
But then the 5th match I was like 6 beers deep.
Yeah.
And so it was starting to get a lot harder to
Yeah,
win these
yeah,
1v1s in Overwatch. And then the guy, I remember I got so annoyed. I was like, the guy I'm going against, he was just drinking coffee. And I was like, how is this fair? I'm 6 drinks deep, and this guy, he's just drinking at a fucking Starbucks.
Yeah.
Of course I'm going to lose. I can barely like fucking sit in the chair correctly. And I didn't get my free drink. I lost. I was very salty. I think he was like a shit rank as well. I could have easily beaten him.
Really?
So
Yeah.
it could have been easily.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Yeah, I do notice that about it's especially like themed bars in the UK because like the UK like themed bar game is fucking weak as fuck. I don't know if it's changed ever since I moved, but like you
Back
have
in my day.
you have a gaming bar in the UK, right?
Yeah.
And the gaming bar in the UK, as Joey has just said, is just like a Wii in a corner and 4 PCs,
And the stickiest Wiimotes I've ever touched in my life. I was like,
Wait, is it shut down now?
it might be. I don't know.
shut down?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Let me have a look real quick before I bash
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
Let me make sure they're not in business before I
What was it called again? I can't remember what it was
Meltdown.
called. Meltdown. That was it.
Meltdown.
I think that was shut down.
It's closed. I think it's closed, and it keeps reopening and closing.
Right.
Okay.
It's quite gritty though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all right.
I mean, I still had a good time.
it was better than nothing.
Yeah.
It was better than nothing, but you compare it to some of the gaming bars and some of the theme bars you find.
Some of the gaming bars in
Wait,
Tokyo
okay,
are like
yeah.
In the
crazy.
UK, they do have a new one now. I remember.
Is it
I
good?
went there.
It's called
What's
the Meltdown
No,
2.
it's called. It's called. I think I went there. It's called Platform. I think, but it was very expensive. Like
Yeah.
to go on the PC, it was like, oh god, it was like paying normal computer costs, like computer cafe costs in London.
Yeah.
like £5 for an hour, maybe,
Right.
or maybe 30 minutes. It might have been £5 for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like $7. And you weren't allowed to take your drink up, obviously, but that just kind of sucks.
But see, but like that sounds like a gaming bar where the gaming takes priority over the bar, right? Whereas Meltdown was definitely like 92% bar, 8% gaming.
Yeah.
Well, the thing I liked about Meltdown was that it was just I don't know, it's just like it was just kind of like comfy, you know.
Yeah,
you
it was
like
comfy,
you like
sure.
you could do anything in that bar. You could like order food from like the local pizza place and eat at that
Yeah.
bar.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah.
That's right.
It was a cool place to chill out. But in terms of just like having like a cool themed bar where like
Yeah.
you know a lot of effort has gone into like the theming and the vibe. I mean, I've been to bars in America, I've been to bars in like you know in Japan, and you know for example you have like an anime theme bar, you have like a JoJo theme bar in Japan, and like you can tell you walk in and immediately it's just like you're transported to like a theme park. You know,
Yeah.
thought has gone into like the aesthetic, the vibe, the design, and then you go to like an anime bar in the UK and it's a pub with a dakimaka in the corner. That's basically like that's what I remember. Like that's the absolute state of themed bars in the UK.
But mind you,
know?
I still had a fun time. I'm saying all this shit about Meltdown. I still had a good
no,
time.
it was a fun time. But
It wasn't exactly a gaming bar. Right? Let's just say that.
that's the thing about UK bars.
Yeah.
You have fun there. You
Yeah.
have fun.
You have fun.
You have fun.
It's just not what you're expecting.
There was another one. I don't think we took you. There's a board game bar, but also has video games.
Right.
Yeah.
You
think
told me about it, but we decided not to go to it for whatever reason.
It's kind of far out the way.
Yeah.
We went there. I remember I went there when I went back to the UK recently just for a drink, and it was rock band night,
right.
and it was rough
Really?
because people are singing. Anyone's allowed
So
to
it's
sing.
basically a karaoke bar.
Kind of karaoke, but I don't know why rock band makes people worse singers. But it was like I remember it was rough. I remember I was there. I was like, I'm not one to judge singers because I'm shit myself. But I was like, this is hard to drink with. This is like wedding singer vibes.
Yeah.
Like, even worse than that. Oh my
Oh my
lord.
God.
Yeah, I think just the problem with having themed bars in the UK, especially, is that if you are going for like a more delicate theme that requires more, that requires more thought and more precision, is that you have to make everything drunk proof, and not just drunk proof, but just like UK people drunk proof, and that's just that's like a much higher level
Chaos
of like.
Because this board game bar had a bouncer. So that should tell you how much like this state of the UK, the absolute state, like a board game bar, right? Where you would think that us nerds would go, right? We're like
Yeah.
chill, right? We need a fucking bouncer for
So
it.
hold it right there. What's your top score on Scrabble?
All right, start up, mate.
All right,
You got to
come in.
mortgage that property, mate. Gonna have to stop you right there. You're broke on Monopoly. Get out.
Have you finished a Monopoly game? All right, you can come in.
we got someone stabbed over a game of Uno the other night. Like.
I'm gonna do a pat down real quick.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. You're like,
Yeah.
God damn it! Like, what's wrong with us? Why can't we just fucking not be shit for it?
I've heard there's a lot of really fun board game bars in Tokyo. I've never been to any of
Really?
them, but I know of a couple that I want to go to.
There's a few in London actually.
There's one new gaming bar in Shinjuku, actually, just one.
Well, there's one next to the Erosa bar, right? Erosa Cafe in Akihabara. Yeah, there's a board game bar there.
Problem
Yeah.
is, you need one that you kind of, if you can't read Japanese, you
Yeah.
need to be somewhat familiar
Yeah,
with the game.
true,
But that's
true,
fine.
true.
I mean, if you know a lot of them, or you have someone who can explain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of these games, I'm like, I don't want to read the manual. I'll play it with someone who knows. They can just explain.
Just yeah. That's
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah, like if there is anyone living in the UK that just does legitimately go to a cool themed bar, please, I would actually like to
Yeah,
know
I'd like to know as
if the UK bar game has improved since I've moved out of the UK.
I'd like to know too.
Because compared to what's available internationally, it is weak. I will say that it is weak, but I mean I understand it.
Yeah.